blasphemy. You guys are so angry with me for discussing diet and exercise as not being a primary treatment for obesity. All right, let's talk about it. So to be clear, I'm not talking about some gym bro who wants to, lean out for an upcoming competition, right? I'm talking about somebody with the disease of obesity. If you're somebody who has had an app on your phone for a few years now that's recorded your weight, now's a really good time to have a really close look at it. And let's see if we can notice some patterns. Let's say our person reads Jason Fung's book, Obesity Code, and thinks this is the diet that's going to fix my weight. They do the intermittent fasting, they do the high-fat, low-carb diet, and they follow their program perfectly. Our person is able to maintain this diet and stay in a caloric deficit. Let's look at what happens. About 6 months into the diet, our weight loss begins to slow down and stop. Why? Hunger, satiety, impulse control, anticipated reward, basal metabolic rate. All these things are changing because the brain is altering them in defense of their previous weight. So now our person on our diet starting to struggle a little bit. They're starting to get frustrated because they're beginning to notice they're in a plateau no matter what they do. At this point, because of diet culture, they're starting to blame themselves. I'm having a hard time staying on my program. But what is happening beneath the surface that they're not even aware of? These changes. Well, that didn't work. So now our person finds themselves at an even higher weight than they started with. So now let's try a different diet. What happens? And this goes on year after year after year. What do you see over time? So an alternative to this is what I'm talking about. Attack the metabolic adaptations. Look how this looks different. You're able to get to a much lower weight, and the body's defense to bring it back to that set point has been impaired. Now a person can focus on their behavioral modifications, really good nutrition, and actually get somewhere with it.